minute! Who are you?
Finish him!
Hey, what's going on, guys? Adagit here, back again with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. It's actually a pretty exciting time. To be honest, I kind of blanked and forgot that this was coming out today. I legitimately went ahead and looked at the news and I was looking at dokkaninfo.com actually, and I realized I forgot something very important was coming out. And that is the EZA of the 5th year anniversary cards, LR Vegito and LR Gogeta. For those of you who don't keep up with the Japanese version of the game, we kind of knew, obviously, that these were coming along with this 8th anniversary. And if you keep up with the Japanese version of the game, well, you know how absolutely busted they are. So, very exciting time. These guys are like the kings of Dokkan for probably the next few months. Their ability to just output damage is just honestly unmatched. They do so much damage. It is insane. They're not like the craziest defensively, but honestly, I'm pretty sure just because of the way they're built that they can very quickly build their defense up now. So it at least becomes like serviceable. But the whole point of this unit is just strictly just offensive prowess and just being able to just blitz any event that you need to. So figured go ahead and we'd actually run down the EZA together, and then I actually am at stage 10 in both of the EZAs right now, so I figured I'd just show, the difficulty, if you will, on how to do that. And if enough time permits, maybe I'll go ahead and actually just run through an event quickly and just kind of do some auto battle. I honestly just might let it auto battle its way just to see how it can do on its own as a little quick showcase. But without further ado, let's go ahead and let's take a look at these just two absolute behemoth of units, because they're gross. Alright, so here we go. First up, figured we'd take a look at Str Gogeta. He is they're pretty much both built the same way, but they're gross. So they become a 170% lead for Final Trump Infusion. They raise attack permanently on their 12 key, and they raise defense for 1 turn, and it's then that changes to a greatly raises defense for 1 turn on 18, but they're stacking attack the whole time, which is just gross. In addition, just the super attack will now be able to be up to level 25 as well. And the passive changes, so that instead of, what was it before? It was just 70%, so they double. It's attack and defense 140%, key +4 when attacking. Doesn't matter what you're doing, it's just when they attack, they get an additional key +4. And they launch an additional attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack as the first or second attacker in the turn. And then they launch another super attack. It has a great chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack, as the third attacker in a turn. So you can literally get a 70% chance to dodge just by throwing them in the third slot, which is just nuts. This one is this one is just guaranteed to be an additional attack and has a 70% chance to be a super attack, and then this one is guaranteed as an additional super attack, and you get the chance to dodge as well. So they're actually pretty good as a slot 3 unit. You can bring these guys into SPR and just run them slot 3 the whole time, and they'll just be a crazy sweeper on the tail end of your turn. So, in addition to that, they now get an additional 100 defense when attacking, and then they can transform into this bad boy. Alright, so I realized that I read this wrong, Ultimate and Supreme Fusion Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Gogeta, what he actually does is he greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, And then on the 18 key, he greatly raises defense and attack on the 18 key as well. Oh, no, okay, so he just greatly raises defense on this one, and causes Mega Colossal. So his thing is that he evades enemy attacks, including super attack for 1 turn. So guaranteed dodge. Then he gets 150% to attack and defense, gets key +5. He's guaranteed to launch 2 additional attacks, each would have a medium chance of becoming a super attack, and he's effective against all types as the first or second attacker in a turn. And his key +7, and he launches an additional super attack with a great chance of evading as the third attacker, just like he does in base. And then he gets an additional key +5 and attack and defense up to 22% up to 88% with each attack performed. He does a critical hit when his key is maxed or when he does the active skill. Active skill is greatly raises attack temporarily and causes ultimate damage. It's just he blasts them away. That's what it is. And it can be active when facing only one enemy. His HP is 50% or less, starting from the next attacking turn only once. Links don't change. Neither do the stats. He's goated. Like, he's goated with the sauce. That's just what it is. Let's go ahead and look at the counterpart, which is the EZA of Ultimate Invincible Fusion Vegito. So same thing, 170 to Final Trump and Patara, except it's Patara instead of Fusion. And then he raises attack, he stacks attack infinitely, and then raises defense for 1 turn. And then he raises attack and greatly raises defense for 1 turn with his 18 key. I know I said infinitely, technically it's, to the 4 turn, it's when they're force transform. So basically it mirrors the exact same 140% attack and defense, key +4, launches an additional attack as the first, second, and a turn, has a great chance of being a super. Additional super attack guaranteed, and he gets a greater chance, or 70% chance to evade as the third. Same thing, additional 100% defense when attacking, and he transforms as well. So, on to his counterpart. Basically mirrors, obviously, Gogeta as well. Greatly raises attack and defense, as well as greatly raises defense on his 18. So his 12 key, he's gonna, he's raising both attack and defense, but for 1 turn, obviously. But 18, you're getting the 3 stack for 3 turns, so that's awesome. And then it's basically the exact same thing as Gogeta, except he does not have the effective against all types thing. But what he does have is 150% to attack and defense, key +5, and he gets the additional super attack and a medium chance for an additional attack. Medium chance for additional super attack as the first or second, and then his key +7 launches an additional super attack and a great chance of evading enemy attack, and then he gets an additional key +1 and attack and defense +22% up to 88 with each performed, and then it's the same thing. He launches an additional super when activating the active skill when key is 24. Actually, I think Gogeta's might actually be a crit, right? Did I read that wrong? Yeah, so he performs a crit, he gets an additional super. So Vegeta will crit on the this part right here, where he gets effective against all types as the first or second, and he gets a guaranteed additional super instead. So they're pretty much the same card, but just like, one thing gets swapped out here and there. Final Kamehameha greatly raises attack temporarily, causes ultimate damage, same thing, absolutely blasts them away. Without further ado, let's just go ahead and actually complete these EZAs real quick. I don't really see a scenario in which these are even remotely difficult. I've just kind of had these on auto this entire time. Just very, mindlessly kind of doing them. So I'm not really too worried about it. Then we'll probably go ahead and maybe I'll just try and... I guess I can just try and speed run like the Legendary Goku event or something. Yeah, I think we'll do that. We'll run through like the original LGE event just to kind of let it go through and show what they can do as they get more and more turns to build up. To be honest, it might not be a long enough event for them to get fully built up. Maybe I should go on like an Infinite Dragon Ball. Yeah, I might need to go into something else. As you can see, for the EZA itself, for Gogeta at least, his weakness is pure Saiyans, as well as characters who have I'm forgetting the name of the link now. I feel so silly. Who have legendary power activated the LR link, the exclusive LR link. Don't know why I could remember legendary power, but so if you just run a team full of LRs basically, as well as pure Saiyans who, in this case they're AGL, so have AGL advantage, and you're able to make sure that you just have the LRs next to each other, just connected so they activate the link. You're just gonna shred the event. Really, no trouble at all. I haven't had any problems doing it. I honestly have just been auto battling the whole time while watching some baseball games, so that's pretty much it. It doesn't really require a lot of brain power. Right here, to be honest, I might just do this so that I don't end up taking a bajillion damage, but that's just because I brought Majin Vegeta just, I don't know, to do something quirky and different, because I didn't know who else to really bring for Extreme AGL. I should have just ran another Super AGL unit, who could I have gotten away with? Honestly, the guy on the right of my screen right now, I could have just used the new AGL Goku, and that would have been fine. But that's besides the point. So you can see, really not that bad, not that hard. It's pretty simple. That was just no brain activity. I just let it autoplay, and we were able to just cruise through it. So now we can go ahead and we will I'll just show this real quick, just to prove that I'm not kidding around. It's pure Saiyans and with legendary power. And because he fought Broly in the movie. If you're wondering what the connection is, it's because he fought Broly, and then for this, it's Realm of Gods, legendary power, and that's because, Vegito fights Merge Zamasu. But we can just go ahead now, and we'll jump in, and I'll just kick this Vegito's butt, and we'll just go from there. And then, depending on how long this recording is, I will most likely just go ahead and do a little quick showcase on him. Alright, I went ahead and tried to kind of fix my little images on the side, that cuddle the Dokkan itself. And I thought about shrinking my webcam, but to be honest, I like my webcam being a little bigger, so I'm going to leave it like this. And we're just going to see Gogeta's eyes and no hair, bald, a horrible hairline, to greet you guys underneath me, because I couldn't figure out how I really wanted to make it fit, but it's not the point, Don't focus on his hairline too much, because he might snap and just kick the living crap out of you. But as I was explaining earlier, these EZAs really aren't that hard to acquire the medals for. If you've been playing Dokkan for a while, it really shouldn't be too hard. This one's Realm of Gods, and specifically Realm of Gods LRs. So it's nothing too crazy, just really, I'm pretty sure it's any type works. I'm just running in out of habit, but I think any of the types, maybe don't run AGL, LR Realm of God cards, but any of the LR Realm of Gods, as long as they have legendary power activated, they should be able to just quickly tear through this, no questions asked. So it's really not that hard. I literally, you can just see I have auto battle clicked right now. Just zero brain activity needed. Just kind of vibe out and just let them cook, In addition to these guys getting their EZAs, I might do a showcase on the EZA Bobbity card. It's actually a pretty decent support card, which is nice. And it has that very famous LR art for the transformation of when he becomes Majin Vegeta. Granted, the Majin Vegeta card is kind of dookie. In all honesty, it's just it's not great. All he can do is he just does the finish effect or whatever, and it just kind of sits there, and you just wait for him to do that. So it's whatever. I'm kind of bummed that they really wasted this moment in Dokkan on this. I imagine we're gonna get a Majin Vegeta card eventually that will be done right. Like this moment's particularly in the World Tournament when he blasts the stands, he just annihilates everyone over there. I imagine we'll be getting a card for that soon. But he easy 8 as well as this Hercule that I'm looking at on my other monitor. He's like, it's whatever, to be honest. It's a free to play card. Like, for free to play, it's pretty good, but that's kind of the only purpose that he serves. He's a pretty good free to play card, and that's it. But let's see, how long did that take me to just auto battle my way through it? 3 minutes 22 seconds, so about a minute slower than the Gogeta one. Not too bad. Go to the next level. I have no reason to. So go ahead and just collect those medals. Oh, I already did all this. That's funny. Guess I got to do the stamina. Go ahead and collect these 6 Dragon Stones as well as their Easy 8 medals. 666. I never got my login bonus for the day. So we are still getting rainbow tickets. Good to know. That might have been... no, that was definitely that. I got to do my chain battle for today. My chain battle video actually went up right before this one. And I got a run that was a little bit better. I'm top 4% now, but I'm still trying to figure out... I need to like reach out on some Dokkan forums or something to get some proper friends lists going on, as well as I've been grinding out the freezes on the side. So let's go ahead and let's awaken these bad boys real quick. Yeah, I'll just blow the Kais. I don't care. I'm not worried about Kais. Don't need to... I do not need to Dokkan responsibly at this time. I'm not investing units constantly, and we don't get enough units that it matters to invest anymore anyway. So there we go. All right, these bad boys are officially cranked up. I'm wondering how I really want to run them team-wise. I'm a silly idiot. I forgot that, LR God Supremacy. So the 200% leader skill I can do is power beyond Super Saiyan with the Kamehameha, so that'll get them their 200%. I didn't opt to use any support just because I don't think they really need it, especially for how much they're about to drop and how much damage they're about to do and you're about to see. I am going to just let this showcase speak for itself, and you can just watch them absolutely cook alongside all of the other cards. So, gonna let that happen, and then I'll go ahead and record an outro after this. But yeah, I mean, I might actually speed it up too, just to kind of let it go, so you'll be able to watch that. Hopefully, it won't take too long. I imagine this will take 3 minutes max. But yeah, I'm gonna let it just cook now on its own.
Time I got a chance to fight.
It's pretty obvious you're not going to defeat him by yourself. Sorry for the wait, Kakarot.
Ready when you are, Vegeta.
All right, as you can see, well, they're pretty goated with the sauce. I didn't even think they could actually touch 13, 15 million or whatever that was. I think it's 13. They're good. I don't feel the need to show the active skills. I'm assuming you've been seeing these for so many years now, and to be honest, trying to get it at this point is going to be crazy because they're going to just annihilate an event before I can even do it. You know what? I think everyone deserves to go and figure out how much damage they can actually pull up with these active skills on their own, because, like, these guys are gross. But if you guys have been enjoying these kind of videos, you know, definitely more Dokkan oriented as well as just me not only doing summoning videos, please let me know in the comments down below. I'd greatly appreciate it if you have any ideas that you'd like me to go ahead and, like, kind of flesh out and, you know, make videos on, like challenge runs, stuff like that. Like, does this unit perform well in this event? Say you don't have it yourself, I'm more than happy to go and do a run with the unit in the event that you want me to. So just let me know in the comments down below, as well as what you think of the 5th year anniversary LR Easy A's. The Gogeta and Vegito are back on top, baby. It's Fusion Patara season again. They're back. Like, they're so goated with the sauce, dude. I'm gonna go and play around with them a little more, probably get some thumbnail shots. But yeah, you guys know the spiel. If you're enjoying the video, let me know by dropping a like on it and commenting that down below, as well as, like I already said, what you think of the 5th year Easy A's. And subscribe if you want to see more content like this. It's greatly appreciated. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, they're here. We knew they were coming, but, like, oh, they're here. Anyway, edit it out, y'all. Have a blessed rest of your day, and enjoy these new Fusion Easy A's. Peace.